We all remember, it wasn't all that long ago, it was a couple days ago, when President Trump yanked the Secret Service security from Kamala Harris. How dare he do that? Even though he was just reverting back to what is legally mandated with the 6 months and not Joe Biden's 18 months, which nobody's sure why he extended that length. I don't even think he's sure why he did that. I don't even know if he did it. But the bottom line is President Trump yanked Secret Service from Kamala Harris. Well, guess who's paying for it now? I'll give you a hint. It's not rich lib donors. It's definitely not them. And it's also not Vice President Kamala Harris. She's been living in Brentwood, which is a very, very wealthy area in Los Angeles. Actually, it's the area that O.J. Simpson was living in when he killed his wife, allegedly killed his wife and her lover. But again, Brentwood, California is where Kamala Harris has been living with her husband, Doug. And again, it's not the rich donors paying for her security. It's not her. It's the taxpayers of the great city of Los Angeles. LAPD has up to 14 police officers taken off the streets, away from cases, away from crime suppression, to provide taxpayer-funded security to the former vice president, of which who I don't know how big of a threat, I don't know, she has against her anyway. I don't even know why that's necessarily needed. Now, again, this goes without saying, I don't want anybody to do any harm to Kamala Harris or anybody on the left side of the aisle. We should argue with our words. That's what adults do. But at the same time, why are we paying continually for Kamala Harris's security? She was also apparently offered CHP, California Highway Patrol protection, which Governor Newsom would have to sign off for. But again, the question becomes, why is she not paying for it? And why is the donors not paying for it? Why are the taxpayers paying for it? Here to comment on that and so much more is host of the Ari Hoffman Show. It's Ari Hoffman and conservative political commentator Jillian Anderson King. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Great to be here.
Thanks for having me.
Jillian, I want to start with you here. Why? Why is it that big government Democrats always get, with super great treatment, also at the on the hook by the taxpayers? Why are the taxpayers paying for this in any way, shape, or form?
I have no idea where the taxpayers should be paying for this. They shouldn't at all. Vice presidents traditionally do not get this service. But isn't it ironic the same people who are yelling at rioters in the name of defunding the police really want the police when they need them? I mean, reports are showing that she had 14 LAPD with her when she was going to get sushi in Brentwood. To your point, that must be one heck of a California role that she needed to get to with those officers in hand. But everyone knows like California is messed up, it's dirty, it's crime riddled, and they have a lack of police service. So sure, let's let 14 officers watch her down some sushi. That's definitely what the taxpayers need. Please suck unless I need it.
Yeah, I think this is the same person that had a fund to bail people out when they were rioting against the police, which, is what it is. Ari, okay, so hear me out. I don't know how Kamala can't get a big lib donor to pay for her own protection. Like, either they can get one who says, hey, you're going to run for president, or they can get one that says, hey, I'll pay for your security if you promise to not run for president again. I feel like either way, you can find somebody. Why can't she do what everybody else does and pay for it herself?
Well, because she maxed out her big donors. She blew through billions of dollars to lose an election, and nobody has faith in her anymore. The only people she needs protection from is the Democratic establishment, who probably wants to kill her for losing so bad and losing to Donald Trump. Or maybe she needs protection from Doug Emhoff. Apparently, he was enjoying, allegedly, the perks of being on the campaign trail with her. But really, when you look at Los Angeles, the reason they probably want to give her security is because, can you imagine if Kamala Harris, God forbid, got mugged in Los Angeles like a normal Angelino? All of a sudden that's a page story, and Gavin Newsom wants to run for president. So I think what this is really about is protecting Gavin Newsom, because can you imagine the headlines if something happened to Kamala Harris while walking down the street of Los Angeles like any normal person who lives there?
That is a very, very good point. And to your point of, Doug can protect her. I don't know if Doug can protect her from a strong breeze, let alone an assailant. So maybe I guess it is necessary.